Hey, it's Frank Kelly from Team Tammy at Remax Real Estate Services, and I want to spend just a couple of minutes talking to you about the Zillow Zestimate. What does it mean when Zillow has placed their Zestimate on your house, and what is the Zestimate's relationship to reality in your market? So first thing to know is that we'll talk about a $200,000 example here, a house whose value is $200,000. Now, Zillow has this thing called the median error rate. And the median error rate is like a fudge factor. It's like the margin of error you hear about on surveys. So the first thing we're going to note is that for our area, it's 7.5%. And so what that means is that Zillow's going to tell you that your house is worth something within 7.5%. And in our example of a $200,000 house, this is $215,000. We'll do it like that, or all the way down to $185,000. Okay, so there's a range there of $30,000, and Zillow says that 50% of the time, by their definition, 50% of the time, they're going to be within that sweet spot, if you call it a sweet spot, of $30,000, that range of $30,000. So it's important to know what the median error rate is for your location. And like I said, for here, it's around 7.5%. If your real estate agent values your $200,000 house at $185,000, give me a call because you need a new real estate agent. Now, what Zillow doesn't tell you is that the other 50% of the time, their Zillow Zestimate can be off in either direction by any amount. And so what that means is, I just had a case where the house comped at around $262,000. The Zillow Zestimate was at $230,000. And then what Zillow does is once a house is listed, they move the Zillow Zestimate up to the list price that they get off the MLS. So that's what Zillow Zestimate is all about. If you have any questions about the Zillow Zestimate, about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, please give me a call, Frank Kelly, 318-469-8073.